my channel. It's been a couple of weeks. I didn't actually realize it had been so long. It just kind of felt like a few days, but we've had a 2-week heat warning. Just finally cooled down yesterday on Friday. This is Saturday now. Just finished work. Just thought I'd do a quick tag. Clear the cobwebs off a little bit, and I haven't really been reading much either because of the heat and just being so busy at work. So a good tag is just a good way to make content without actually having to talk about a book I've recently read. So today I'm gonna do the Your Answer Can't Be Books tag. I was kindly tagged by Erica over at Passage of Time. Great channel. You should really head over and check out her channel if you haven't already. Reads lots of history and quite into the archaeology, and reads a lot about kind of like Neanderthals and bit further back in history than a lot of other people on BookTube. So it's very interesting. Anyway, on with the questions. Number 1, what is something that you own way too many of other than books? Well, I mean, I don't own too many books, that's for certain. I own way too many mugs, I think. Maybe I'll insert some footage here of my cupboard, but there's literally only 2 of us, and we have so many mugs. It's ridiculous. So this is all the mugs we have. That's all that. There's a few more up there. There's some glasses. There's probably some glasses up there too. There's a few more mugs here. More glasses here. And go over this way. We got some more mugs in here because they're just the ones that fit underneath the coffee maker, because we finally bought a fancy coffee maker. There. Highly recommended is DeLonghi. Like, it's very sleek. If you want to make a nice espresso, cappuccino, latte, Americano, it's like much smaller, much sleeker than a lot of the coffee makers, and it's very good. And we got mugs normally here, and then there's actually more in the dishwasher. So yeah, we have a lot of mugs. That's sorry, it was a bit messy there, but yeah, more mugs in the dishwasher, more glasses. And there's only 2 of us, and it's very rarely do we entertain. If we entertain, it's like a couple people at a time. So yeah, there you go. Number 2, what is something that you do for fun that's not reading a book? I do lots of things. I watch sport. I used to play sport when I had time, but I don't anymore, so that's out the window. I garden. It's a chore and a fun thing to do that I enjoy doing. I listen to music. I sometimes watch movies, and very rarely watch TV, but I do like things like Top Chef and Survivor, particularly Australian Survivor. Amazing Race Canada. I only like Amazing Race Canada though. The American one's just a little bit too much for me, but the Canadian one's adorable. What else? That's pretty. I mean, I listen to a ton of music. Usually quite good fun. I walk my dog. That's really fun too. Just hang out with him, play with him a lot when I can and have the energy. Number 3, what is something on your nightstand that's not a book? Or I'd call it a bedside table. I think nightstand's quite a North American thing, I think. So, yeah, I always say bedside table. The only thing that is on my bedside table that's not a book is a lamp. So I guess that's quite important. Otherwise, I mean, I'll have a cup of tea or a cup of coffee or hot chocolate or something when I head to bed. It's pretty important too. I like my hot drinks, but yeah, it's the lamp. What's something that you buy at a bookstore other than books? I think the only couple things I've bought that's not books, my local independent bookstore, and it's just in Gananoque, and just south, 30 kilometers south here. They sell coffee, and it's coffee that's it's a particular company that's run by indigenous people, I believe, and it also puts money back into the local community, local indigenous communities. So buy that. I think it's called birch bark coffee, which, so I'll buy that if I'm down there. And the only other thing that neat thing that I can think of about a bookstore was way back when, probably about 8 years ago, we went to New York. We went to the Strand and we bought this really cool ruler, which I can't find. I have no idea where it is. And it was, I think it was called like measures. I think it was kitchen related. Anyway, it had little graphics on it. It's wood. It was really nice ruler. I don't know whether it is though. Number 5. What's a fun gift that you received that wasn't a book or a gift card for books? I actually very rarely receive gifts, if anything, especially books or gift cards. The last great little present that I got that I can think of is this hat. My wife embroidered of this guy, and my wife has the same one. It's like my wife did two's the same, so we both have one each, which we often wear out in public, and it's quite adorable. But I love it, and it's quite fun when we're out walking him too, with the hats. Some people pick up on it and think it's pretty funny, but I love that. What's a YouTube channel that you watch that's not related to books? Oh, there's a bunch of them. I watch a few sport-related ones that you're probably not interested in. I'm subscribed to the BFI channel, which is great. Often has Mark Commode doing little kind of reviews or introductions to movies. Historic Canada, which posts the heritage minutes. Sorry, if you're Canadian, you probably have if you're a Canadian of a certain age, you probably have a fond memory of the heritage minutes. And if you're a newcomer to Canada, it's a great way to quickly learn about key moments of history. And what's great about the heritage minutes that they've revamped, like of late, the new ones that they've started making, is they're kind of addressing the more uncomfortable aspects of Canadian history. So they have done residential schools. They have done the clearing of the French Canadians in the East, especially the Acadians. They did the internment of Japanese people during World War II. That's the ones I can think of, the more problematic parts of Canadian history. But it's still Canadian history, right? It's still important. So I'm glad they started doing that as well. And they're all great. They're all really kind of slightly overacted. Yeah, it's a good way to learn. It's a good way to learn about little key points in history. I really love it. I wish I had them growing up for the UK too. And I think that's it. Tag 5 booktubers that you want to learn more about. So I think I actually have an answer for this time. I quickly checked. I don't think they've done them, but if you've already done it, like, don't worry. So Nikki, Dark Passage. No, not Dark Passage. That's a movie. Dark Between the Pages. I believe that Between the Pages. Sorry, I'll put them on below. My mind's gone blank now that I'm trying to think of the ones I was going to say. Sandy, it misreads a lot. Peg at the History channel. So that's 3. And that's Courtney Furter. Courtney Furter, if you haven't done it, I tag you. And Anna Wallace Johnson. Definitely channels you should be checking out. They're just the ones that came off the top of my head, so it's not any favoritism, but they're all great channels, and any channel I watch is great. So yeah, go check out those. I'll leave the links. I'll leave the links below to those channels, and have a good day. And I'll see you soon.